What's up guys, Zami here and you're watching Heavy Metal Pomp. Today I've got another pomade review for you and we're gonna be wrapping up the main lineup from Bloody Pomade. For today we're gonna be looking at Bloody Regal. Now this is an orthodox water-based pomade with a heavy hold, and of course I want to thank Sharil for sending me this. Thanks bro. And without further ado, we're gonna take a closer look at the jar right now. And here we have Bloody Regal. Comes in a 3.5 ounce amber glass jar with a silver lid. Has the brand and product name on this black and grey label. You get directions and ingredients on one side, and some information and a rundown of the product's performance on the other side as well. The overall presentation is really nice, it looks consistent with all their other products, and I do like the color scheme on this one. And if you open it up, you get this brownish orange gel inside. The scent's called Black Ginger, which is a blend of ginger, bergamot, and cherry. And it is an alright scent. To be honest, I am not a big fan of it. It's an herbal citrusy scent, and I've never really been a big fan of herbal scents. Thankfully though, it is not a prominent smell and it stays pretty subtle for the most part. Now scooping it out, it's pretty easy. It feels like a thick gel. Nothing really extraordinary with gel type pomades, just comes up with a little bit of pressure. Working it down, again, like a thick gel, does have some tackiness to it. Applying it to the hair, it does have a little bit of tugging and pulling, but it's really not that bad. I'm applying into towel dried hair right now, so there is a little bit of moisture in my hair. Just like with most gel types, I do recommend you apply into damp or towel dried hair, cause that will really ease any tugging or pulling. The scent is pretty noticeable right now, but it's gonna fade out just like with most gel type pomades. As for the shine, it's advertised to give you a high shine, but obviously that's not the case. You can tell that it has a lower amount of shine, which is expected with gel types anyways. Now I do have to say that this is a homebrewed gel type pomade, and while it has that familiar gel type pomade feeling, you can definitely tell that it's a homebrewed. There's really something different about it. So looking back, definitely not too bad. Doesn't have the best slickness, but no, it works. It does feel a bit dry for the most part, which is another reason why I do advise you to apply into damp or towel dried hair. That moisture will really help to provide a bit more initial slickness at least. Gonna style my hair now. Talk to you again in a bit. I think I'm pretty much just gonna call that done. So as you can tell, I'm getting a pretty good amount of height. My sides are holding down nicely without feeling glued down. This pomade doesn't have the best slickness, but it is keeping everything nicely together, getting that lowish shine, and the scent is really subtle. So anyways, let's talk more about Regal. If you watch any of my previous reviews on Bloody Pomade, it's apparent that I think that they are a reliable brand, and Regal is no exception to that. While I don't naturally gravitate towards using gel type pomades, and I still don't, I do think that Regal is a good one. Now application with this stuff doesn't feel too far off from pretty much any gel type pomade that you might have used. Has that familiar thick tacky stickiness to it, and while I'm not a big fan of it, I'm not exactly opposed to it either. And because this is a homebrewed gel type pomade, like I mentioned earlier, I think that the application is pretty much where most of the similarities lie with a white label gel type pomade. Now straight off the bat, styling with this stuff, definitely awesome. It provides some really nice control for styling, and as you can tell, I'm not getting a blocky shape. I do find that the hole isn't exactly a heavy for me. I think it's a medium firm at best, but I do think that it's gonna be sufficient for most people. The slickness, like I mentioned earlier, not the best, but I still do think that it has better slickness compared to most gel type pomades. And now comes the big question, does Regal harden up? And the answer is, yes, it does. It is a gel type pomade after all. But while it does harden up, it doesn't harden up to the extent where it feels like you're wearing a helmet. Now the hardening up does contribute to the endurance of the pomade, and you can expect some good endurance with this. It's gonna keep your hair well in place for most of the day, and if you do need to touch up or restyle, make sure to run your comb under some water before doing so. Now when it comes to washing it out, just like with most gel type pomades, one rinse is pretty much all you need. It doesn't leave your hair feeling dried out and straw-like, which is a huge plus point for it being a gel type pomade. So anyways, final verdict on Bloody Regal. I give this a 4 out of 5. No matter how you look at it, this is definitely a reliable gel type pomade. It doesn't have most of the negative nuances of a gel type pomade, but still retains the positive aspects of one. Whether you like gel type pomades or not, this is definitely one that you should consider. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the review. Do leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel right here, or you can check out my last video right here. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.